I'm going to tell you guys right now, Super Mario is my favorite video game franchise of all time. And I thought to myself, what if I could count down my top 10 favorite Super Mario games? So, that's what I'm going to do today. Hey guys, my name is Mario Metalsmith, and here are my top 10 favorite Super Mario games of all time. So without further ado, let's get started. Today we're starting off the list with a very old game from 2009. New Super Mario Bros. Wii was one of the earliest Mario games I've played, and honestly it is still really good even to this day. I especially really like the ending, as it cracks me up every single time. I would beat the final boss over and over and watch the ending. Let's not forget about World 9 too. What makes the game fascinating is the level design and the creative ideas at each level. Especially the ghost houses. They all have different obstacles. However, the only downside is that they all have the same theme. If it were me, I would change the theme for every ghost house. So yeah, I think that's what's missing. Different themes for the ghost houses. And trust me, there are way better Mario games out there. We're just scraping the surface. At number 9, we have Mario Party 10. Mario Party 10 is an amazing game. When it first came out, I'm like, I have to get it. Like, I literally begged my parents so much if I could have it. And let me tell you right now, the minigames are absolutely out of this world. They are amazing minigames out there, and each of them have such great ideas. And of course, I'm not gonna leave out those boss battles. Who doesn't like fighting a giant Goomba or a giant Petey Piranha Plant, jumping on them, throwing bombs at them? This game is just phenomenal. I'll have you know that this is my favorite Mario Party game of all time. Mario Party 9 is number 8 on this list. It's such a phenomenal game, I would always have the jolliest time playing it. And the modes in this game are absolutely great. My favorite is Boss Rush. The reason being is because everyone has to work against each other to beat every single boss in one shot. Sometimes there are even some parts in the game where it would get me nervous. When playing in Magma Mine in party mode, I would always picture myself in a minecart with a couple of friends with rising lava, and that would always get me nervous. Not because I would picture myself in real life, but you can do that if you want. Because I was in first place with the most star bits, and I didn't want to lose my first place because the lava would make me lose my star bits. Or in the Bowser Jr. battle, if you pull the number 7, 11, or 14, you'll eventually get hammered, and it's not gonna feel good. You probably shouldn't picture yourself in real life in that situation. All in all, Mario Party 9 is a great game, and I still recommend it to this day. At number 7, we have Super Mario Maker. Now, Super Mario Maker was a great game. To me, personally, I used to love creating levels for people to enjoy. I was very creative at the time, and still am. Also, when creating a level, you can choose whatever 4 game you want. Either New Super Mario Bros. U, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Bros., and even Super Mario World. However, something that would trigger a lot of people at the time are really, really hard levels that troll people. And you just think to yourself, you need more practice. But it's not your fault. You don't need practice. The people who are creating these levels can be so cruel. They can come up with the most brutal ideas. Don't believe me? Watch this clip of this guy failing and failing over and over again because it's not his fault. And there you go. That's what triggers most people about Super Mario Maker. Anyway, on to the next one. At number 6, we have Mario Kart 8. I will also have you know that Mario Kart is my favorite video game franchise. Besides the part Mario Kart is my favorite. How could you not like the game? It has twists and turns and everything that you want in a Mario Kart game. Absolutely amazing. Some shortcuts can even be done easily as well. Mario Kart 8 had a lot to offer, and it changed a lot in the Mario Kart franchise as it grew. So I'm really happy about this game, and that's why I'm putting it at number 6 on this list. At number 5, we have New Super Mario Bros. U. Similar to New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it's kinda like a New Super Mario Bros. Wii version on the Wii U. It is also a launch title for the Wii U when it first came out. And the graphics and the texture in this game are phenomenal, especially the final boss. However, the final boss is actually pretty lazy though. It's just Mario and Bowser fighting in person. Nothing really special though. But the obstacles are nice, I'll give you that. And just like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the ending is hilarious. Bowser grabs onto the airship after the Koopalings ditch him and then the airship goes down. However, one thing that questions my mind is how is Bowser Jr.'s vehicle supposed to carry Bowser and not his airship? Like that questions my mind big time. How? Don't forget about Superstar Road again. The creativity in New Super Mario Bros. U is great, and that's why the game is so fascinating. Check. For number 3, we have Mario Kart 7. Like I said earlier, Mario Kart is my favorite video game franchise of all time, and Mario Kart 7 had a lot to offer too. You can still play as yourself as a Mii. And the retro tracks are great too. The only downside though is that there were no bikes, but it's understood because it's a handheld game. Mario Kart is my favorite, which means Mario Kart 7 is up there. It's such a phenomenal game. At number 2, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe changed a lot about the original Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. We got new characters and even free DLC. Everyone nowadays is saying Rainbow Road is the best track, and I totally agree. We even got something called Smart Steering, which will help a lot in 200cc. And when I mean help, I mean like really help, because there are some courses out there that are a nightmare for 200cc, especially for bikes. Alright now, I'll stop. Enough chatting around. Let's move on to number 1. However, before we move on to number 1, I want to give out an honorable mention that was so close to making it into the list. Yeah, that's right. Super Mario Party was so close to making it into the list. But anyway, let's move on to number 1. And now, my number 1 favorite Mario game of all time until the next one comes out is... At number 1 is none other than Mario Kart Wii. I could just name so many great things about this game. Here we go. While I didn't name everything, it was nice to see a list of the great things added in Mario Kart Wii. And for all of those things in the game, that is exactly why Mario Kart Wii is my favorite Mario game of all time.